Did you watch the new Flash movie? I'm just curious.
No, but I do have a Flash tattoo.
So are you a Flash fan?
I was of the comic books when I was a
Okay.
kid, and I've always liked the concept of things that move really fast. So that's always
Mm,
been fun for me. And I didn't want to see this because I knew I'd be disappointed in this. So I wanted to save my soul to a degree because I heard a lot of and it's sad because I do like the I forget the actor's name. Where is this in here?
Ezra
So
Miller?
yeah, I do like him. I liked him in Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Mm,
When he came out in that film, I loved him because I loved the book and I felt like he was so good in that film. And then there's been this like like I don't I'm not docking on his acting, and I know that you shouldn't bring in someone's personal life and like judge their art for it. But there's still just something that's like I just don't see him as the Flash.
yeah.
Like
He
this
has a
isn't.
weird run too. Have you seen him in the
I
Snyder
will
movies?
not, and I will not
Did you
look.
ever watch did you ever watch the Justice League Snyder movies though?
I didn't because I knew that
Oh,
like
really?
everyone told me that I would die.
Okay.
So there's sometimes I just try to protect myself, and because I
Mm,
am a DC, like I grew up liking DC more than Marvel, so
yeah.
I try to be kind of particular on what I am watching. But is this something that you think I should watch?
I don't know because the reviews aren't good. It's a time travel movie,
That's always so
and
hard.
they bring back um what's his name? The original Batman, Michael Keaton as Batman.
Interesting.
As Matt, yeah. So he goes to like a different universe, and there's another Flash in this movie.
That's what the other Ezra is. Okay.
Yeah, and obviously, all the drama aside, obviously
I thought
Ezra
they weren't
Miller's.
going to release this one because of his drama.
Yeah, what he did is not right. I'm not here to
No.
condone his actions. It's terrible what he did, and that's probably part of the reason why no one's watching this too. No one wants to support someone who
Yeah. It's
acts
very
that way and
disappointing.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
So
Which is so sad too, because when like you do see an actor or an artist that you like in something, and then something like that comes out or personal, where
yeah,
it's like Kevin Spacey, you're like, man,
Mm,
like, when you've been such a monumental person in our life within these stories, and then to have them to see the dark side of something sometimes is just so sad
yeah. No, and it's such a
and hard
bummer.
to mentally handle.
Yeah, and you don't want to give them a platform.
No,
And
no.
that and which it's interesting that they just kept pushing this movie forward.
Mhm.
And I guess it's like hey, we're gonna try making back whatever they can with their losses, but it's still very
Yeah, this isn't old Hollywood anymore where like we didn't know about, or our grandparents didn't know about all the actors' drama.
mm,
Like when you think about like even though there's a lot that went on with like Judy Garland or Marilyn Monroe,
yeah,
they were still so famous until something happened to them because they didn't have the exposure that we have these days. So when something comes
mm,
out, it's like bam, what's in our faces. We know right away what's going on in these people's lives.
yeah,
Which I guess that's a debate or a topic that would be kind of philosophical to dive into on like, okay, well then is the what's better is to have that curtain in front of it and let the show be the show, and the
mm,
story or the act be the art, or is
yeah,
this necessary? But it's an interesting topic. I don't have a right
mm,
answer either because it's such a big conversation
yeah.
to have, but it's just interesting to think about.
And then, are you a fan of the animated Flash movies?
Oh, I haven't watched those.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
I
so
probably would like that more.
On HBO Max, all
Which I'm
the
a Max
anim-
fan, so that's even more weird.
all the animated DC movies are on there. To the
Oh,
Justice League, to Batman,
that's
to
what the whole
Flash.
DC section is. I haven't gone down.
Yes, Bernie, you would love the animated DC
Well, I
movies.
love Harley Quinn, the animated
Yeah.
show. I think that's really funny.
They do such a good job doing the dark humor.
Yeah. One second. I dropped something.
do 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 do.
Sorry.
It's all good. I could probably
I have
do.
my tea coaster.
Only counts as one.
And then I don't want my tea because I have my big teapot with the
Oh
flowers.
wow!
So I just can't let it be
Black
hot.
tea. So
And Lisa, we're going to be here for 3 hours.
yeah, we're doing a longer one today. It's a holiday month, but we're planning on doing more live streams too in the future, which is good. We'll probably be better with announcing when we do them too. This is very much spur of the moment. Um,
Holiday.
But yeah, I would highly recommend watching the animated DC movies. I actually just got done watching the Injustice one,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if you know about the Injustice comic book. I'm just going to pre-frame it for you, but basically,
What was that?
the Joker puts like the fear toxic serum gas on Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and Superman thinks someone's fighting him, but really it's Lois Lane, and Superman basically is responsible for Lois Lane's death.
Uh-huh.
He kills Lois Lane with his child inside of Lois Lane, and it's the darkest timeline where Dark Superman. It's so good. Like that's
that's
injustice. I'm
fair.
telling you, DC animated films are so freaking good. I would definitely watch. They're so good. They have the
Sounds like a
Killing
good
Joke is one.
binge.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, you would binge it, and you would have a lot of fun watching them too.
I would definitely binge that.
They're really
Sounds
good.
like a fun binge instead of
they
watching
have Hush.
Gotham.
Well, it's much better than Gotham. These animated shorts. They have like the Son of Batman, which is really cool. It's like the Damian Robin, who's trained by Ra's al Ghul and all that stuff. So he tries to make him. There's so many good DC animated stuff.
I'm sure Chris would like to watch those too because he loves Batman.
Oh, there's a lot of good ones on there. You guys would really enjoy. Yeah, and they also have Constantine too. Are you a fan of Constantine? So he deals with like the mystical arts, but he's like a detective. So he does a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, yeah.
I know.
And
Yes.
the comic book stuff is really good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the comic book stuff. So Britt, I know you're
How
a
much to
big.
take notes on? I'm watching. Hold on.
Yeah, go to
Watch
HBO
list.
Max right now and add it to your favorites. Yeah. So
My
if
TV's
you
not up.
but do you have it on your phone? The app?
No, first I have all the apps.
Oh.
I have it on all like my other stuff, but I just need to install the TV back up after I repaint this color.
Mm.
This
But
is my
if you want to write them down, I would definitely
I do
do
have a watch list.
do Flashpoint for the Flash. It's so good. And Injustice is one of my favorites.